whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino.
Regime in Tehran. The blockade is tightening by the hour. We are in control. Nothing in, nothing out.
We don't know who the leader is in Iran.
The greatest geopolitical blunder in American history.
And cue the fire. The keyword of the day, or the new word of the day, is Likai. Also, if you're Chinese, you know exactly what I just said. You have to run and leave or flee, whatever. Oh, sorry, I left on my trader's jacket. I gotta look good for the charts. They respect that. China's embassy, China, telling everyone, citizens, leave the country immediately. They're not talking about our country. And the last time this happened, the bombing began. But we're gonna chalk this up to this is not gonna look good. Also, it is Friday. Close your positions, take your profit. We will go into the charts. This is a negative divergence. This one is gonna get you. You should already be closing your position on that April 1st, right? I told you, get out. But it went up today. If I would have just held it longer. Those are the key words. If I just would have held it a little longer. Take profit, my hog friend, as there shall be another beatdown with another bounce. How do I know this? Because it's always. Also, what I show you on this channel is legal, not like what Congress does, unless they do the laws, because they're the yachts and we're the knots. Breaking news, they can do whatever they want. Actually, they just busted a service guy. He was going in, did Polymarket. He knew we're going to capture this fool. And they did. And he won. Congress is like, whoa, that is illegal. Oh, and so what, 10 years in jail? Which we will get to that in a second, and all the congressmen and women. Omar, she's like worth 30 million. Starts out at like negative. And then a year later, oh, hey, look, I'm 30 million. Look, I have all these buildings over here that I illegally launder funds and have a winery. Wait, am I allowed to have a winery? And I got a question. Muslim, right? No alcohol. Can't have that. Alcohol is considered haram, forbidden. Ooh, it's a satanic act. So my friends on It's Friday. It's time to perform satanic act. There's the fire too. Let me just fact check myself. Omar's family winery shuts down after Congress demands answers. I'm just asking for a friend. How many years is she serving for insider trading? No? Trump? Pump and dump? No? Crypto? No? His own bags? No? Let's go after a service member. Perfect. But anywho, it is Friday. I am excited. Markets go up. China's getting out. Something's going to go down. It is not just China that is being told to leave. More than 15 countries are urgently advising their citizens to leave Iran immediately. I mean, why are you there? Like, is it the beaches, the burqas? What draws you there? Imagine your mom calling. Yeah, where you at, sweetie? Yeah, Iran. We're vacationing. Where are you at again? Oh, it's fine, Mom. Don't listen to if you listen to the Jay Bravo. Oh, everyone, it's all blowing up. Today's the last day. The trigger has been pulled. USA, leave immediately. Germany's just leave. Italy, if possible. Spain, you got leave ASAP, also known as rapido. Immediately, France, leave if possible, UK. UK's like, well, I know there's gas issues, but you know, we're not really moving around too much. We have some problems. Anything like if you don't leave, you're gonna die. No. Hey everyone, while this is buffering, you don't want to get hit with one of those. It's very painful. Swelling takes at least a week to go down. With all the boots on the ground, they're saying this is it, man. They're all getting ready. They're ready. Bush is over there. Yesterday, 25 U.S. refueling aircraft, military. This is not routine. This is preparation for war. Yeah, but we sent our vice president over there to completely fail at all talks. Poor guy is like sheeps to the slaughter. Hegseth does not have kind words. I like that. Mine is just like death, blood red. That's all we got.
We are in control. Nothing in, nothing out. Iran's battered military, the IRGC specifically, has been reduced to a gang of pirates with a flag. They cloak their aggression in slogans, but the world now sees them for what they are, criminals on the high seas. They don't control anything. They're acting like pirates, acting like terrorists.
We are in complete control. I mean, come on. How old is he? I'd be napping too. Who's in charge of what? I think it's this guy. Well, America is in complete control. And who's in charge of waking I think it's this guy, right? He's like, get up. So Trump is like minutes away from 80 years old. So taking naps, great. You know, they say 70% plus of men that are overweight, which I'm going to give it to him. Kid likes McDonald's. Take naps. Imagine waking up one day and you're like 80 years old. And congratulations if you are currently 80. Hit the subscribe button. And if you can't, maybe the helper will help you. In this horrific nightmare, you're the president of the United States. I feel like, what did I do wrong? But here was the article. DOJ arrests soldier who made $400,000. I got to applaud you. That was good. Betting on Maduro's removal. Which one of you smart kids did you? I mean, he bet before. Like, it might not have happened. You got to hand it to him. You have the Department of Justice. What a great department. Hey, Department of Justice, you got some other people out there. I know you might cause the ship to rock a little bit. Oh, also, I got another one for you. This was a good one. I like that. Why is he heating that up with a blow dryer? I got it for you. Here it is. $120,000. Will the highest temperature in Paris be 9? Yeah, got it. Hey, Department of Justice, I have another one for you. Yeah, people are resorting to measures because, again, it's the yachts. And they're looking at the have-nots like, you can't do that. You're doing it. Do as I say, not as I do. You go to jail. And here is what, the regular homies are looking like. First, they stop paying their credit cards. Then they stop paying their mortgages. Then we see more short sales and foreclosures. And here's that line. And there's 08. And here we go again. We are almost there. This close. When asked about this, not how bad everyone's hurting, because he'll be like, everyone's great. The president calls it a casino. What are you going to do? Get out. Which again brings us back to the keyword of the day, get out. Get out of Iran. Get out of your job. Out of New York. Get out of California. Get out of every blue state and learn how to trade this thing. If you're in California, guess what?
A 3% surcharge on anyone making $1 million or more annually. If you earn enough money to comfortably shop at designer stores, drive a fancy car, or live in a multi-million-dollar home, some Democratic lawmakers say it's time for you to pay more. State Representative LaShawn Ford is behind a binding referendum asking voters to approve a tax increase on million-dollar incomes or more.
So Illinois has almost 13 million people, but the millionaire's tax only impacts about 32,000.
Ford says the 3% tax increase on million-dollar incomes or more is predicted to generate $4.5 billion. The money will be split between property tax relief for Illinois residents and education.
So as this article says, first California and New York, now Illinois. Just tack on that 3% because you've made it. Let me help you with the math here. 37%. 15%, you got federal, you got state, you got the little bonus of 3. 55% they take. You keep 45. And then 40, and then 30, 20, 0. So again, class, the word of the day is GTFO. And if you need to Google it, he's always your friend. I do come bearing solutions to all of this. 1, move. 2, trade equities. Yesterday, that was someone posted like, thanks for sharing your students. Wait till he crashes out. He's like, I'm not showing that. Bravo, you know how to use Photoshop? 220 yesterday. Today was 270, 279. 100% of everything that he uses, because I'm testing, 100% of all of these percentages that I show you are coming directly from this. Go to look at bars and click buttons. So then later you can enter bars and push buttons. And one more thing about this. Yes, I have limited codes down below. If it says 1,000, please come back tomorrow. I'm currently filming a brand new course, which is this, and you're seeing numbers. Bravo, no lie, and people, lots of people, over 50,000 students. I must be doing something right. In it, I'm going to teach you something that I will never share on the channel. Nope, not doing it. That one is actually more successful than him making 440. I've only showed it to him. I haven't taught him about it. So everyone that is on pins and needles, it's coming. There is no need to email me. You're learning things like this. If you wanted to know why the market went up today, well, that was a triangle. And that was on, I think, the 15-minute. Nope, I lied. That was on the 4-hour. I teach you every day. Click. Wait. Okay, click again. And now you can use that for beer money at the bar. Did you get the joke the first time? Oh, and just to let you know, from a macro perspective, I don't know why these markets are behaving this way. I'm just saying, I trade the bars. Come here every day going, do you guys not see the tsunami that is coming? No? Our oil inventories they're plummeting. I'm missing something. Again, I never trade the news. You can't do that. You will always lose. How about the world population without fertilizers, without water, it's coming. You're almost at zero. Yes, but then the orange guy is going to save the day. And I don't think so. I don't think any of them care about you. I know I'm going out on a limb here, even in regards to this insider trading with this poor military. I know, okay, it was against the law. There, you have it. No, Congress is looking down on him like, you are going to jail, you dirty piece of scum. Insider trading will not be tolerated. Actually, Luna, okay, I like this one. I mean, she's attractive, so you got me there, but she's, I don't know, there's a bill, something. Sorry, pardon. Maybe not a popular take, but I am calling for this guy to be pardoned. Unless the DOJ is planning on going after all the crooks, and they're not. And will DJT pardon him? Yeah, I'm going to go with a very limited, slim chance. Is also, if you go against this guy, you could be for him. I know, YouTubers, friends. The minute you are like, you know what, I think I'm going to disagree with you. He's like, you're an idiot. You're a fool. I hate you. It's just not. It's definitely a one-way street with the orange guy. Just sad because, our relationship, I got your back. You do so, it's okay. And I say, just let this guy go. He didn't. Okay, arrest him, throw him in jail for 10 years. Right? Just people get so it's black and it's white. Checking my poly market positions before landing on the island. Which island is that? And is that is that with the one with the kids? We'll investigate that one in just a minute. I just can't anymore. Also, if you guys ever run out of okay, I have a screener. It shows you what to trade. When you're like, okay, I trade the NASDAQ. I trade, you trade your little things and. Screener, grab it before price goes up. I never talk about this. It'll take you just a couple minutes. You're like, oh, okay, these are good. All right, I'll come back to you in a second. It's just a couple bucks a day. I know, right? So grab it before it's no longer $2 a day. Also, right out of the horse's mouth, the exact thing that DJT said about us trading. But let's just say you kind of know, you have a little information.
On conflict too, and there have been some trackings where people suspect that there's insider trading happening on these prediction markets around the war. Are you concerned?
Well, the whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino. And you look at what's going on all over the world, in Europe and every place they're doing these betting things. I was never much in favor of it. I don't like it conceptually, but it is what it is. No, I think that I'm not happy with any of that stuff, but they have all these different sites. They have predictive markets. It's a crazy world. It's a much different world than it was.
Well, everyone with a brain is like, how is this market going up? Look at we got big word, catastrophe. Warns Middle East conflict could spell catastrophe for world economy. How does it not? You want to know how I traded this thing? I would love to show you. Again, I have a course on it step by step. And I say, this is how it goes. Okay, so you're going to open, you're going to take your open, it's going to have a breakout. It's going to try one swing trade, it's going to fail. Second one usually works. For you guys in the course, I'm doing a video about this. This is going to be called the no-no zone. Some guys are used to this sticker. A woman will have this right in the coin purse area. No, don't touch me there. Buy me drinks. But this second swing trade was just, look at this, 200. Just bounces. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Open was actually difficult because you were in the no-no zone and then you had a range and it waits. Nice little box until it breaks out of that box. But guys, this second bounce on the 200 was monumental. You don't finally close out your position till up there. How much you walk away with, Larry? 164 times 20. And this does this every single day. I show you, it's one swing trade. No, okay, there we go. It's a $3,280 move. Thank you very much. Now close, it's Friday. If you're like, I can't find anything to trade, there's no swing. Again, I have a screener. Get the screener. It's my secret. No one has that because I created it. And with that, I love you. Enjoy your weekend and stay out of those bars. I'll see you tomorrow.